We are back on SpongeBob Tower Defense, and they just dropped an absolutely insane update. They dropped a brand new unit and a brand new pet, but these are absolutely overpowered. You guys aren't even going to believe it. Let's go ahead and open up the shop to show you guys how to get these new units. They are in a feast crate, so it is an AFK crate. We have Patty Feast, we have Cecil Dinner, which is the turkey, and then we have the family boatmobile, something that's brand new, a new mount, and then we have a new limited unit, Pioneer Patrick, along with the turkey Cecil. Now, I personally do have enough to buy 10 crates, so let's go ahead and waste our Robux and get 10 crates really quick. Let's see if we can get lucky for ourselves and see if we can get anything crazy. They are a limited rarity, and we can open up 50 at once, so let's go ahead and open up all 11 that we have. We got at least a mythic. We got the secret mount, but only food, nothing too crazy. But fortunately for us, we did manage to borrow this from the devs. We have the brand new unit, Pioneer Patrick. It's right here. It does 198,000 damage, 0.6 SPA, and 74.2 range. That is maxed out with the power patty. No Neptune's crown though, so I do have to crown this thing myself. That's going to be no issue. So let me go ahead and just do that now. Let's get some good traits on this thing, and let's see how much damage we can get this thing really. I'm guessing upwards of at least like 300,000, but we got to get Secret Formula and Sea Bear just to test the damage numbers first, and then we're going to get Sea Bear and Sidekick for this thing for when we test. So we got the Secret Formula and Sea Bear. Let's go ahead and check those damage stats. 438,000 damage, 0.5 SPA, and 79.5 for a limited is insane. Now we can even put Sidekick on it, and we got even something crazier for you guys upcoming. I got the Sidekick, I got the Sea Bear. Now let's go ahead and check these damage numbers. He's doing 378,000 damage for the Patrick when he's maxed out with Sea Bear Sidekick, 1 SPA, and 53 range. So let's go ahead and clip just the Pioneer Patrick, and let's see how fast this thing can do inside of the boss battles. But I have something to show you guys really fast. Let's go ahead and click that pets. Bang, we have a maxed out turkey Cecil. It is an exotic unit with a +1 placement of the modifier. This thing is going to be absolutely crazy. That means we do got to swap it out for our Fluffy. Let's go ahead and see how good this thing really is. This is going to make boss battles even more insane. Let's go hop straight into it. Let's do Hydra Karen 1. Why not? We'll do a Hydra Karen 1. This thing is a line attack, so maybe this thing is actually pretty quick when it comes to the boss battles, and it's got an extra placement now. Let's go ahead and start this. We're loaded up into Hydra Karen 1. 17 million damage, almost 18. Let's see how fast it can take it out. It looks like it's immediate damage, just a straight buckshot straight into its tires. That's actually a pretty cool attack animation. Now, I do want to turn off the tower VFX. Let's go ahead and see what this thing is doing. Does it look like a nice little bullet? It doesn't. It looks like it's shooting Krabby Patties. But the total time is going to be 23 seconds. Not too bad for the Pioneer Patrick, if I'm being honest with you guys. I might have to test out now that we do have an extra placement though. We'll have to see. For now though, we're only going to be testing this Pioneer Patrick. So let's go ahead and hop into this Endless, and let's get ready to see how far this thing can go. Maybe you guys can get a good guess. Let me know down below, how far do you guys think this limited unit is going to get, this brand new Pioneer Patrick? So we're loaded up into the Con Street Endless. We are on wave 1 with the 7X. We have a pet that is giving us coin boost, so maybe we can place one of these before we finally leak. I think we will get to place one just in time. Will I be able to keep up though? It looks like I will be able to keep up. The Patrick can keep up with all the attack animations. It actually attacks pretty fast. And I wasn't mistaken, this thing is definitely a line, so I'm gonna have to place them all the way lined up right here. And I'm gonna have to make sure that it is placed on last in order to get the most amount of damage out of these things. So it looks like we can place a total of, I think, 5, right? If it normally can only place 1, it would be able to place 3 now. If we can place 2, that means we can place 5 now. So if it's 6, that means naturally 3. It looks like in total we can only place 5. So naturally, without Sidekick, without the 2 pets, we will be able to only place 2. I just realized it looks like it's doing a little chicken dance. Look at this. The turkey's doing a chicken dance. That's actually pretty cool. Does it look like he moves with us? He does actually walk with us, unlike the flying and then just standing right there like the urchin. Pretty cool though. Let's go ahead and check out these damage numbers. It's doing 459,000 damage, 0.4 on the SPA, and 89 range. If we upgrade all the way to max, it's going to be doing 639,000 damage, 0.4 on the SPA, and 115 range. This thing is actually pretty nutty on the damage, and we can place 5 of them, so that means every hit's going to be doing like 2.5 million damage. You guys let me know though. I think I already said something, but let me know down below, how far do you guys think that these units are going to get? My guess is going to be, I'ma say 770 for these ones. We'll have to wait and see though. I'll be back at around 500, 600 for when these units do start to let up. We're on wave 543, and we just had like a medium dirty bubble. I'd say like, I think that's the second one. We should have a boss dirty bubble coming through, and it does look like they're making a little bit of progress. So maybe my guess of 770 was about right, but this could also just be because of the attack animation. I did upgrade everything. Everything is maxed out, so that is definitely not the reason why this time. But it does also look like we already got through that dirty bubble so fast I wasn't even paying attention. We're on wave 642 now, and as you guys can see, they are starting to make a lot of progress here. They're starting to hit that corner, which means that they're going to start leaking through really badly soon. Hopefully we can still take out the big dirty bubble. It is coming through right now, so we'll have to see how far this thing is making it, but it doesn't look like it's doing too bad so far. It got to about right here. That's actually not bad. I think we can make it to at least 700, but we are going to leak real soon. I have a feeling 700 might be the mark. I overestimated on my guess. We're on wave 687, and as you guys can see, it's looking like we're leaking through pretty bad. I did forget to throw on the last, and I think that's gonna cost me. I think I definitely could have hit 700 though had I put all of them onto last. But it's going to be a total of 3.67 billion damage, 38 minutes of playtime, so really not too bad for the Pioneer Rock. It is a limited, it is free, it is an AFK unit, so take with that what you will, but it does also have 5 placements, so maybe this thing is not as great as it should be, especially for a brand new unit. The power creep has been way too crazy in order for us to only be giving us something doing 686 waves by itself. Let's go ahead and head back to the lobby though, and let's see if we have any crates left over. I want to see if we can open up our own type of turkey CISO. We do have 1 crate, so 1 singular crate. It's a win or go home situation. Where is that thing? I need to find it now because I'm trying to open that right now as we speak. Let me make sure I favorite this thing so that way it does stay at the top throughout this entire event. But I have 1 singular crate. Can we get something crazy? We got a secret. Can it turn into an exotic? It does not. It looks like we got the secret mount. That was a big L for me. I did not get anything out of my 12 crates. Hopefully you guys get something way better than I do. I do also have the regular version if you guys do manage to not get a shiny Wumbo one. I'm sure you guys saw it earlier in the video, but this thing's doing 180,000 damage and 0.8 on the SPA. So it was only about 180,000 damage less than the other one. It might have only been like even 10,000 damage less or something like that. It was not a whole lot. So just because you guys can't get the shiny Wumbo one doesn't mean you guys can't have an OP unit. We could probably make this OP as well, even without the shiny Wumbo, and you can even use your own potion on it if you guys do have one of those tier 3 potions. I know I have one, but I'm saving that for a special cause. That is going to do it for today's video though. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos or updates. And until next time, I will see you guys. Peace.